Now we will work on one important siddhi, means the extraordinary power called Ishitwa. Means in English, roughly it can be translated as a leadership consciousness. In Sanskrit we say Ishitwa, ability to be above, ability to be a controller, ability to be a hero. See, the leadership is understood in two ways. One, status, which comes by politicking or pulling somebody down. So many ways. The corporate field you can become a leader. In political field you can become a leader. In so many ways, in so many places. In social level you can become a leader. By influence you can become a leader. So many ways, so many people become leader in the outer world. There is something apart from the status, what I call state of a leader. Leadership consciousness. When you have that consciousness of a leader, nobody can pull you down from that post. How many criminals and cunning fellows tried to pull me down from this post? They are not able to. They thought that, usually if somebody is charged, at least he loses his post temporarily. But here, nothing is being taken away from me. And it is only growing and growing, expanding. Anyhow, when you are in Ishitwa, established in leadership consciousness, I can say, nobody can take away the space you are in. Not only the inner world, even in the outer world, nobody can take it away. Nobody can take it away. It becomes, whatever is your qualification, you attract right things for that around you. So many people try to take over this organization. And when my disciples asked me, Swamiji, what will happen if they take away? Don't bother. Organization is just extension of my personality. Wherever I sit and breathe, just breathe. In 1 year, I will create bigger than this organization. That's all. Understand, it is just extension of my personality. This is not adding glory to me. My fragrance is this organization. As my side effect. See, whenever you go and sit wherever, you add your smell to that air. Same way, I came down and I am sitting here. One of the way my smell gets added to this planet Earth is this organization. It is my smell. Nobody can take it away. Even if somebody tries to take away some properties, in just, I can say less than a year, wherever I sit and breathe, organization will grow around. You will have that tremendous clarity. Ishitwa means beyond insecurity. Complete leadership over your existence. I can tell you, this is one of the most extraordinary and easily attainable siddhi. It is actually a siddhi, understand? Means extraordinary power. Means where your brain does not lose the balance and the clarity about your existence and how you fit with the whole. Please understand. Clarity about your existence and how your existence is fitting with the whole is leadership consciousness. If you just know how your existence fits with the whole, you will be a leader simply by your life. In that 8 siddhis, see, the 8 siddhi, the levitation is the first siddhi. Anima, Lahima, Mahima, Karima, all these things are the Anima, Mahima, Lahima, Karima. These 4 are the first siddhis. Then there are next 4. Prapti, Prapti and Ishitva, Vashitva, I think Pragamya. These 4. These are the second siddhis. Ishitva is the last siddhi, because after the Ishitva, any increase in your frequency, you become completely enlightened. You just disappear into the cosmos. Please understand, I am giving you the science of siddhis, extraordinary powers. The more and more joyful you become, more and more extraordinary powers expresses through you. That's all. Because being joyful raises your frequency. That's why I told her also, just be joyful, relaxed way for 1 or 2 days. You will see that it started expressing in a extraordinary way. Then it was expressing how when you were in Oman. She asked me yesterday in the energy session, what should I do, Swamiji, to prepare me to be a more solid channel for you? I said nothing, just be blissful, that's all. You see, even your levitation is all about being blissful. See how you feel something like a child inside when that levitation happens. Actually, levitation itself has no direct use. But the joy you experience, that non-mechanical parts of the brain, which gets awakened. See, when the Kundalini from the root, when it goes and hits the brain, the Sahasrara, the joy you experience and the non-mechanical parts getting awakened, that is the essence of the whole game. For that only you experience, for that only the levitation becomes meaningful. Otherwise, just jumping, what is there? So finally it gets expressed in your health, in your wealth, in your life, quality of life, in your fulfilled feeling, in your relationships, in everything. I can tell you, really. I will not tell usually in front of my ashramites. I can tell you, many of them are not there. Only 2, 3 are there. After I gave them the initiation into this levitation, the quality of their work and quality of their lifestyle and quality of the understanding among them has just, I can say, 10 times increased. 10 times increased. It is not a joke. See, it is not a joke to create a community of 200 people. 200 people are full-time staying here, and at least another 1,000 people who are not doing anything else except our work, traveling around, staying in different places. So around, I can say 1,200 people don't have any other work except my mission, full-timers. It's not a joke to make them all live together, come up with a clear understanding. If you are running a factory with 20 workers, you will understand. Just 20 workers, nothing more than 20, is enough to give you a headache. And it's a huge, I can say it is much more than a village, because in village you may have 1,000 people, but they are not all working for one concept, one ideology. But here all 1,200 are focused on one mission. All 1,200 is one consciousness. This has happened in such a strong way, after I initiated them into this levitation, into this Kundalini awakening. So it is just a joy. If you want to ask me, how can I have the benefit more and more of all these things? This is the one basic instruction. Be more and more joyful. You will see more and more extraordinary powers and siddhis and energies expressed through your system. That's all, nothing else. That's the only instruction I gave her yesterday. Nothing, simply be joyful. More and more be joyful, relaxed and settled. When you are relaxed, only all these extraordinary powers expresses. Not otherwise, not in fear, insecurity, tension, suffering, suffocation, no. Just be relaxed. This is like a flowering. Ishitva is one of the flowering happening in you. Ishitva is one of the great siddhi happening in you. Like levitation, it is a siddhi, but it happens just in your brain. The quality of the Ishitva will express in your life through the quality of your life, how you suddenly lift yourself in the fulfillment of who you are, with what you identify. For example, if you identify yourself as a corporate manager, suddenly you will express the extraordinary Ishitva, leadership there. If you identify yourself as a doctor, suddenly you will express intense Ishitva, leadership, through that profession. In every way you identify yourself, you will express an extraordinary leadership consciousness. Not just wealth. Wealth will be the side effect. In every line, you will express. So I really feel you need to look in and experience, express leadership consciousness. Any human being should have right to education, RTE, of this science. These are all basic science. How to express leadership consciousness. One more thing. In the status of a leader, always there is a fighting. Only one can be. In the state of a leader, everyone can be leader. You don't need a slave to be a leader. In Ishitva, you are just a leader out of your quality. I don't need disciples for me to be a guru. Even if there is nobody around me, I'll be sitting and singing my song to the trees, hills, plants, and rivers. I'll be radiating my Ishitva. So understand, leadership consciousness is awakening of extraordinary capabilities of your brain and making you realize who you are and where you fit with the whole. If you just don't fit with the whole, realize who you are Jivan Mukta, means left the body. You are an enlightened being without body. If you know who you are and fit where you are, how you are with the cosmos, you are in Ishitva, means leadership consciousness. So, all enlightened beings invariably have to be a leader. That is one of the basic quality an enlightened being expresses. Understand? If you find somebody without leadership qualities, forget about him. He is not enlightened. An enlightened being has to basically breathe leadership qualities. It is one of the important siddhis gets awakened in your system when your Kundalini is awakened.